So I wanted to give you just a little glimpse of what it was like growing up as a Black transracial adoptee in a white home and an all-white community in, of all places, Utah. Let's talk about isolation. So this is the 2022 census. I grew up in the 80s, but so this is a census from 2022, just to give you an idea, except for I grew up in the 80s, so obviously I'm sure it's grown a tiny bit. So I grew up in Layton, Utah, so currently it's 85.6% Caucasian and only 1.8% Black. When I was 17, we moved to Salt Lake City, so diversity, right? We're at 71.3 for Caucasian and 3% for Black. This is my school district that I went to from kindergarten all the way, well, pre-K, all the way till the day I graduated. The woman in charge of investigating all the racism that has gone on for years in this school district is filing discrimination charges. I mean, does that tell you anything about this place at all? This is also the same school district that was ordered to pay $2 million last year to an acquaintance of mine for the racial torment and bullying that her daughter Izzy went through that ended up in Izzy unaliving herself at 10 years old. This also happened in Utah, and of course they didn't get in trouble because boys will just be boys. Now, this was me back in 2022 on my way to work in the now boycotted Starbucks. I had a fender bender with Kimberly. Now, Kimberly, in the midst of our disagreement, didn't so kindly take to me calling her a see you next Tuesday. And I mean, it's kryptonite. It is kryptonite to them. So Kimberly decides to get on the phone and call 911 because apparently me dressed exactly like this with my little space buns and glasses is so threatening. I'm 5'3". I mean, I always had a feeling that something was off about Kimberly's 911 call, but until I actually requested the tape, I didn't know how off it was.
Hi, I'm in Draper, Utah, about 123rd South, and just below the freeway. I'm so sorry, I don't know the complete address. This lady is making fun of me, and she just rear-ended me. It was her fault, but I'm sorry, she was being really aggressive. She's also racist. I've never had to deal with this before. I'm so sorry. What information? Okay. I'm getting help to you. She says she may have a weapon. I'm really scared. Are you able to get into your car and lock the door? Yes. Okay, go ahead and do that for me. That's okay, just lock your doors. I'm right here with you.
Utah also has an influx of white Mormons who adopt Black children because they believe that these Black children, as long as they stay on the straight and narrow path of Mormonism, will resurrect white in heaven. Y'all really need to start listening to the lived experiences of Black transracial adoptees in white homes. You need to stop segregating us to where you feel comfortable. It does more detriment to us because, as we can see, y'all ain't doing anything to change the environments that you're raising us in.